Hello. It's Friday, the 2nd of May, 2025. Welcome to the channel, The Fifth Guardian. I'm your host, Tony Hunt, where today I'll be player of games. But as always, not my story. It's not your story. Today's story is all about competing in the track day event AMP Ascension, and fingers crossed we'll complete it. But you never know. You never know. Right, let's get the game on screen. Boom. And let's have a bit of audio. Might not be able to hear that yet. It's a bit quiet at the moment. Right, okay. So if you look at my gold total, it's 1,257. I believe this car is going to be a little bit expensive. Um, I've sort of budgeted spending 600 gold. Um, normally with these sort of events, you typically have to upgrade free across the board. There's 28 upgrades normally in total, meaning you upgrade 20 to 21. But this is an electric car, and it sort of does throw a little bit of a curveball because when you're doing it on a normal car and you're upgrading free across the board, it usually means level 2 is the level that you're spending gold. But if you have to upgrade potentially to 21 across the board on an electric car, which only has 6 engineering components to upgrade, it usually means you've got to spend gold at level 4, which is obviously a lot more expensive. Right, anyway, let's just get on. Let's see how we get on. Oh, lost my mouse. There it is. Right. Don't think we need to know anything else, do we? Let's get on. Let's see how we get on. Now, I mean, I guess the good news is it's five. It's no. It's listed as a 5-day event, which should mean there's only 5 stages. So I'm sort of betting each stage will be 4 goals, apart from the fifth stage, which will probably be 5 goals. That's normally how it goes, but we'll see. I can win 6,500 VP. I'm currently at 27,000. So let's have a look at what I can potentially get as rewards if I complete all the way to the end. Oh, I'll get some gold. So I get 45 gold plus potentially 90 gold, which I guess means that's close to 1,400 gold. So if I do have to spend close to 600 gold, hopefully by the end of this event that I will be successful at, that's a big hope, it will mean I'll still have 800 gold. Fingers crossed. Not always the case, but yeah, that's the goal. That's the aim. Let's see. Let's see how we get on. Right, I will start by reading out the chat stuff, but if it gets as crazy as the event the other day, then I think it was the Daytona SP3 that just got crazy. So, stage 1, the collaboration. Hello there. I've wrangled an exciting opportunity for you today. Lotus Cars are looking to partner with us to test out the new Lotus Evija X. I'm in because I've got a good feeling about this car. Wait, did you say the Evija X? No, Eric, go away. The one-off prototype? The one-off prototype car that is not available for customer purchase. That Evija X? The very same one, Eric. Glad to see you are excited about it. We get the day to fine-tune the car, so have we get the day to fine-tune the car, so have at it. Seriously? We get the day to fine-tune the car. Hmm. I know exactly what we need to do, almost like I've dreamt of this day 1,000 times. Let's go, champ. Okie dokie. Strange that there's a little bit of a lag at this moment in time in the game. I hope that doesn't carry on. Right, so there we go. Stage 1, 4 goals. Goal 1. Time to get a feel of this car. Keep it simple and complete a lap to see how the car reacts to the twists and turns and straights of the track. Right, what have we got? Silverstone. Right, I'm going straight in with some upgrades. As suggested, it's 28 in total, which usually means that there'll be a few with quite a few upgrades. So off off the bat, I'm going to go straight to upgrading to free across the board, and then we'll see how we get on. So that's free there. Drivetrain. Interesting. Interesting. So having won no gold tonight, I'm already down to 882 gold. I've just upgraded to free across the board. I'm obviously going to have to upgrade a little bit more. The PR of the car is up to 100.4. Let's go racing. Okay, I like this. I like the grip. So my immediate reaction is it's as I was hoping. The car is grippier, uh, sticks to the track pretty well, and it probably is just a little bit slower than the normal Lotus Evija, but that's fine. I don't mind that, especially if it means you can sort of like grip the corners and then accelerate out of the corners just a little bit earlier than normal. And I would say yes, that's definitely the case. Yeah, definitely. Immediate reaction, my kind of car. That's goal 1 completed. I wonder if goal 2 involves overtaking some opponents. Let's give the engine a push. I want to see how fast this beast can complete a lap. I've set a qualifying time for you. Beat the clock before you hit the finish line. Okay. 1 minute and 40 seconds without already. without off track. Wow. So no, technically speaking, counting how many opponents you overtake, but that's a big ask. I mean, it probably isn't, to be fair. 1 minute 40 is okay. I mean, this car's got a PR of 100.4, so I can't see a problem. This month has definitely been the month of electric cars. Oh dear. Oh, that was close. Finally, we've got all the electric cars on the track. I think what we're going to do, if we see the speed tell, we'll boo as we go by it. So with this being one of a kind, and I know there are a few cars like this in the game, but it is ultimately supposed to be real racing. I'm not sure you can class it as real racing if you've literally only got one car. I do think it should only be production cars allowed in the game, but then again, if that was the case, you wouldn't have the motorsport section. So I guess the idea of real racing kind of went out the window a long time ago. But that is goal 2 completed. Okay, what's next? Next, complete a lap. Oh, here we go. And overtake 5 opponents. All right. I didn't even check what time I did it in. I wasn't even looking. Oh. Oh, there we go. See, yeah, that car, its sister car, does have better acceleration. But it's just nowhere near as good in the corners. I am now beginning to think the brakes aren't particularly brilliant, but that would be the same with the Evija as well. There we go. Right, I think we'll have a quick look inside, see what it's like. Oh yeah, we like that. We like that. Very good. So we have achieved 5 overtakes. And then some. There we go. Goal 3 completed. So far, so good. Car needs servicing. It's free and it's instant and will be for 2.5 hours. Right, goal 4. Let's wrap this up. Finish the last race in the top 3 without damage. In other words, you can go off track if you want to, but don't hit anything. Gotcha. Top 3, but I'm in 9th. Ooh. Looks like we've been practicing all day. I don't think we have, really. Oh, that were close to getting damage. And let's be honest, I am notorious for bodywork repairs after a race. Ooh. I'll be careful with those light little nicks, because eventually they'll just go, no, that's one too many. Okay, so I'm in 5th. 2 more cars required to be overtaken. I see them both already. There you go. That's 3rd. That's 2nd. Oh. Looks like we've got a back marker here. Right, there we go. So that is stage 1 completed within 20 minutes. Looking good to get this completed within 2 hours. I'd be happy with that. At least we're going to get some gold back now. $5 gold. Thank you very much. I'll take that. Well, colour me impressed. Not only is this an amazing beast of a car, but you are the most versatile driver I know. I reckon both of you are good to go. Fantastic. We meet next at Dubai for the main event. See you there. Here we go. Stage 2, the challenge. Welcome to Dubai. Your last race in the Evija X made a lot of heads turn. And take notice of you. Lotus is super excited as well. Oh, I think I skipped one there. Never mind. I'll skip that as well. So, stage 2, 4 goals. Goal 1, complete a lap with an average speed of 201. Oh, complete a lap with an average speed of 125 miles per hour and place at least 8th place. Pasha Ardiansa in the chat says, hello, bro. Hello back. Good to see you again. Thanks for watching. Thanks for saying hello in the chat. Bit of a quiet night. I did make sure my stream was in between the F1 stuff, but yeah, still, nevertheless, let's get racing. So goal 1. I think goal 1 basically says go as fast as you can. Best of luck. Three. I'm always intrigued where I need to brake with these cars. Yeah, so that was too early. Oh dear. Oh no, no, what's going on? I've lost acceleration. No, my battery's flat. Oh, let's try that again. Come on. Retry. It was like I was in Spain there for a second. There was no electricity. Oh dear. All of a sudden, I'm struggling driving this car. Right. Okay, that's better. Little problem with the acceleration. Seems to have passed for now. Don't want that returning anytime soon. Wow, there's quite a few cars here. There we go. Okay, into ninth. I think I'm just, where have I got to finish? Can't remember. Top 8. Okay. Well, I'm almost there already. Almost there already. One more car and I can see him on the map. There he is. Let's get him. So, job done. Just need to keep above 125 miles per hour, and I'm well above that. I'm not going to be too worried about overtaking any other car. It looks likely that I probably won't anyway. There we go. That is goal 1 completed. Thank you very much. Job done so far. Service the car. It's free and it's instant just as well. Otherwise, we'd be here all night. I mean, we might still be here all night, but that's a whole different reason as to why. Right, goal 2. For the next test, you need to set the fastest lap. We've got 2 laps. Fine. That's how we get on. Wait a minute. They told me it was the only one. There's another one on the track. How can that be? That doesn't make any sense. There's 2 of them. They lied. They lied. How dare they lie? There's a 3rd one. These cars are as common as horse manure. Aaron C. John enters the chat and says, hello. Hello, Aaron. Good to see you again. Hope you are well. Hope you're enjoying the racing. Also in the chat, Vroom's White Pro says hello. Hello back. Good to see you again as well. Thanks for saying hello. Oh, look at that. Easily 3rd. Not that I need to be, but the point is, if I'm overtaking cars, I'm probably going to be setting the fastest lap. I do have another lap to go. There we go. That's second, just ahead. So I'm pretty sure we'll set a faster lap than them. There we go. Can't even see that. Oh, look, I've got the fastest lap by 15 seconds. Job done. So all of a sudden it jumps me to first. So it's not about position, it's about lap time. So as I said, so far so good. Like the car, prefer a car that's better on grip than acceleration. Don't like the fact they lied to me because they said this was the only one. I've just seen two others on the track. On the track. Not impressed about that. I think I might up my fee because if it's not exclusive, why am I driving it? Do you know what I mean? Wait a minute, I'm driving a car that somebody else has? No! There we go. Oops, slightly off track there. Goal completed. Pazia says, I want to sleep first, bro. Keep up the spirit of the live. Thank you very much. I will. Vrooms White Pro says, I have 500,000 dollars. I hope you mean 500,000 and not 500. 500. I'm going to assume 500,000 dollars out of 1.3 million dollars to get the Bentley GT3. Well, thank you very much for the update. How come you've only got there an extra 100,000? Because you can earn 250,000 a day in terms of dollars. But yeah, well done. You're getting there slowly but surely. Yeah, and Vroom's White Pro confirms, yes, that's 100,000. So basically 500,000. 500,000. Well done. Right, goal 3. We're looking at lap times now. Can you finish the lap within 1 minute 35 without going off track? Oh, you're asking me now, aren't you? 1:35, probably going off track. Ooh, if I have to, not. Jeez. Oh, and it's standing start as well. Right, let's see how we get on. Okay. Let's go. Just about right there. Okay, so good news. I think I may have done this quite easily so far. There we go. Goal completed. Car needs servicing. It's instant and it's free. So thank you very much. Okay. It's good to be back behind the wheel. Do you think you can beat me, champ? Really? Your first opponent is Michael. Beat his Lotus Evija without taking damage or going off track. So this will be interesting because typically it looks to me like the Evija has better acceleration but has less grip. So not to worry if he pulls away in the straights, but it's important that I catch up on the corners. Although, where is he? Well, that's not fair if he's half a mile ahead, is it? Eh? I don't know. It's not a fair fight. I'll catch him. There he is. Well, that was pretty easy. Aaron C. John says the rear wing makes this car look small. I think it's more of a case the rear wing is huge. It's huge. It's massive. Massive. It's huge. It's crazy. But it does have a fantastic impact on the downforce and therefore the grip of this car. So I'm not going to complain too much. And as you saw there, that's the sort of car that I like. So there we go. That is goal 4 completed, and therefore stage 2 completed, and therefore another set of rewards. Some more gold, only 10, but it all helps, and some R dollars because running low in R dollars. That was close. No, it wasn't. Good job, champ. Thank you very much. I'm happy to see you're still at the top of your game. I wouldn't go that far. I wouldn't go that far. Right, that's true. I'm expecting it for the rest of this event. I think I've just missed another section. Our next location is Austria. See you at Red Bull Ring. Okay, I think that's a good track for this car. Right, stage 3, the rise. So we've only been racing 35 minutes. So it is looking good. This stream won't last longer than 2 hours. Which does make me very happy because I don't mind long streams. So on a Friday night, you don't want a 4-hour stream, now do you? Right, the rise stage 3. What a nice bright day, perfect for some track time, wouldn't you say? Oh, hello, here we go. Perfect for your champ to be beaten, you mean? Okay. Let's just get on right. So stage 3 does indeed, no surprise there, have 4 goals. Right, we can't let Magnus upstage us, draft behind him for 3,000 meters and win the race without going off track. Okay, that's a bit of an ask. You saw there was a PR. It was only 91.3, and we're currently at 104. Let's see how we get on. Can't even see him at the moment. Oh, there he is. I have fortunately got 2 laps, so we should be okay. I suppose it does depend what he's driving. What are you driving, Magnus? I hope it's the Cadillac. There we go. But no surprise, his car is quicker acceleration, but just isn't as good in the corners. So hopefully, oh dear, maybe not then. Hopefully I can get this done in terms of the, goodness, I am making hard work of this, but I think I can still do it. All right, there we go. Right, now we need to overtake him. Fortunately, the second part of this track does have the sort of corners that this car will thrive at. There we go, we're in the lead. Let's do it. Oh, oh, oh. There we go. That's goal 1 completed. Aaron C. John says Magnus got the Rimac Nevera. Well, he's not driving it very well. I wouldn't have lost if I had that car. It didn't look like the Rimac Nevera, but that is a lovely car. I don't think that should have lost. 110 PR the Rimac Nevera. That doesn't make any sense. But I'll have my win later. Well, you should do in that car, you silly bugger. What are you doing? You can have this. Thank you very much. That's very kind of you. Right, goal 2. Your tyres are a bit worn and seem to be degrading. Manage with the tyres for 2 laps without getting overtaken. Okay. I guess the key, if I can't be overtaken, is to get right up to second and keep up with him. Oh dear. Did you say anything about going off track? No. Okay, 1 lap down. Bit of a strange challenge, this one, to be fair. Oh. Oh, 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 oh. But it's one I'm going to bring home, I think. There we go. Goal achieved. Hmm. Rooms White Pro has an update for us. I now have 600,000 dollars and I can get 250,000 more since I haven't played Real Racing 3 today. Oh, because it's gone over midnight. Oh, I was trying to work that out. What do you mean? Got you. Very good. I like it. I like your train of thought there. Excellente. Keep up the hard work. That's very good. For those that don't know, it's obviously past midnight where Vroom's White Pro is. Right, okay. So, goal 3 of 4. We've given you fresh tyres for the next test. Good. Finish the race with an average speed of 137.9 miles per hour. I'm not doing this kilometer stuff. And make sure to place in the top 3. Gotcha. It's 3 laps. Ooh, 3 laps. Ooh. I'm only 11th at the moment, so I've got to go some to catch. I'm sure I can. Got to finish in the top 3. Well, I have got 3 laps. Wait a second. Oh no, that's the Zenvo. I like the Zenvo. It's a good car, the Zenvo. Okay, so we're in 9th. We've got effectively 6 cars to overtake in 3 laps. I think that is the Nevera, isn't it? Nevertheless, we've got it. There we go. The other car didn't look like the Nevera to me, but hey, my eyesight isn't what it used to be. There we go. That is 2 cars overtaken for this lap. Need to overtake 2 cars per lap to finish in 3rd. I'm assuming the miles per hour bit will take care of itself. Oh, yes. Man, do I like this car. I'm not really catching on cars, though. It's a great rate, but it does look like, there's 2 of them there. But that's okay. So I was a bit worried I wouldn't overtake 2 cars. So that's 1, and that's 2. There we go. Just got 2 more cars to overtake. Now again, even if I don't achieve this, this is one of those challenges where the cars slow down. In fact, see one car. So I'm not even worried if I don't achieve it this time. There we go. One more car left to overtake, and I've got 2/3 of the lap still to go. Oh dear, no car in sight. Well, that's not good, is it? Oh, shame. Not to worry. We'll just have to do it again. Shame it's 3 laps and therefore a bit long. But there we go. He said that's not the Zenvo, that was the VW IDR, was it? Looked like Zenvo to me. Uh, it could have been the IDR. This wouldn't have caught the IDR. That's crazy if it was. Anyway, we didn't do it, so we're going to have to do it again. Let's go. So from here, it's still 2 cars per lap as before. Maybe just go a little bit quicker. There we go. Another car there. Oh. A bit off though. Pushing maybe a little bit too hard just to try and get this done. I probably don't need to because all the cars will naturally slow down because that's how this silly game works sometimes. There we go. That's the 2 overtakes for this lap. Now, that is the IDR there, but I swear blind the one before was a Zenvo. Oh, we're not doing very well again. Okay. So again, we're going to have almost a whole lap to overtake one car. Surely this time. Surely not again. Good grief, it's going to happen again. What? I don't believe it. This is silly. This is absolutely stupid. Crazy. Okay. Let's have a look at a little bit of a little tinkering then. Pause. Quit. Yes. So where's third? 404. Retry. Pause. Quit. Yes. 407. Retry. Quit. 408. Retry. Back to 404. You're having a laugh. Right. Okay. Retry that. 407. 3 seconds. Suppose we need to see what we do the timing as well. That's madness. To be fair, this is the bit about the game I can't stand. Okay, there we go. 2 cars to overtake. 1. So having not seen the Zembo, I guess it must have been the IDR. Actually, a little bit behind my last attempt. Not looking good. Yeah, see, now I'm getting a bit erratic with the driving, so just need to calm it down. Okay, that's 2 cars overtaken. Still a bit of the lap left. Use it to close on 6. There is 6 ahead. Okay. There's 5th. Okay. 2 more cars to get. And I've got the best part of half a lap and then another lap. Oh dear, lost a bit of time there though. I'm not going to do it again. That's just madness. Literally going to finish 4th again. I'm not happy. In fact, I've done worse than what I've done the previous times, at least in terms of when I've overtaken the cars. Cars nowhere to be seen. Nowhere to be seen. And it's not as if I've not gone slow. And it's not as if my PR's not right. It's just stupid. Look at that, 405. 405. Where were the other cars? $342, $352, $356. What a load of rubbish. An absolute load of rubbish. This game. Absolute rubbish. A difference of 12 seconds. I'm not buying it. Oh. Let's try again. 356? You're having a laugh. You are having a laugh. Oh. Well, so much for this being done in 2 hours. Got to find 9 seconds, that's just bloody well ridiculous. And yet, if you quit, they're 10 seconds slower. So obviously my driving's now becoming quite erratic. Right, C2 cars, so that's 6. So it is literally the problem of third. Why is that car so far ahead if I attempt to finish 3 laps, and is nowhere near as ahead if I just quit? So I don't think I'm going to even get out of stage 3 at this moment in time. 1 lap to go, no car to be seen. Doing the average speed easily, yet look, no cars to be seen. Literally, I'm going to finish 5th this time. This is ridiculous. I'm actually doing worse, despite the fact I finished with a quicker time. The cars are actually getting bloody faster. Well, to be fair, I was a bit slower there. 408. Okay, let's try again. The Adventures of Two Dogs, Valentine and George says you are supposed to stay on the grey stuff, not the green. You don't know this game very well. Well, welcome along. Thank you very much for watching, as always. Thank you for putting a wonderful comment in the chat that made me smile so much. This game is stupid. Okay, so I've got to do it in 404 to have any chance, I think. Regera Man 1 enters the chat. How are you? I'm stuck. Oh, I'm stuck and I'm annoyed. Stage 3, goal 3, I think it is. Might be even goal 2. And I'm stuck. I can't get off it. Let's try again. But welcome along. Thank you very much for watching and saying hello in the chat. Sod right off. So I've probably blown it already. Oh, losing it. Right. Let's try again. Let's try again. Come on. Bloody game. Okay, 2 cars per lap is what I've got to do now. Keep it going. Come on. This is ridiculous. Right, okay. Two laps to go, 4 cars to overtake. What's the bet in? I only overtake 3. It's not looking good. It's not looking good already. Cars are not slowing down. They're actually speeding up. I'm in 5th. I've got 1 lap to go. I'm easily doing the average speed, but again, it doesn't look like to me I'm going to get anywhere near getting 3rd. Not going to happen again, is it? Not going to happen again. Why? No car in sight. No car in sight. And I bet you any money I've done that in 403. 404. No car in sight. What did the other cars do it in? 359. How does that work? If I look, first, second, third, 341, 349, 359. Right, let's retry it. Let's service the car. Let's pause. Let's quit. What did the first, second, and third do it in? 407, 412, and 414. Why? Why? I like a challenge. I don't like having the piss taken out of me real racing crew. Well, I said this was a great update. Nah. I've already lost. Ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. What a stupid game this is. Oh well, never mind. Right, okay, so we've got 5th and 4th in Furnace just ahead of us. So maybe there's an outside chance of doing it this time. So it means one thing. Will I go a whole lap without seeing another car? And I'm making mistakes. So yes will be the answer to that question. Oh, you see, I'm just making mistakes now. I've completely lost me concentration. Yep, a whole lap without there being a car. I think this is really spiteful on Real Racing 3's part. Absolutely horrible. No car in sight. .406. So what do the cars do it? 359. Why is it 359? But if I do this, 359 for third. Wait, yes. Where does third finish? 406. Why? Even if I cut corners, I'm not going to knock 7 seconds off. I'm just not. Oh, sod off. Third was 11:31. The game's, do you know what? The game's broke. It is. It's got to be broke. Let's reset it. So, Regera Man 1 says, for me, this goal wasn't that bad. Well, it's bad for me. I can't get past it. And Aaron C. John says, third and fourth place were together when I did it. Never seen that. Never seen that. Right. Let's try again. Focus. Focus, focus. Okay, so that's 2 cars this lap. I just need to do 2 cars every lap. Okay, so that's 1 for lap 1. Okay, that's 2 for lap 1. Let me just check I haven't accidentally... No, traction control off. Right. I don't understand why this is a problem. I only just got 2 cars on that lap. There's no way again I'm going to do it. Okay, good grief, look at that. 3rd and 4th right ahead of me. Unbelievable. Where was that on every single other go? Madness. That's what that car deserves. Fuming with Real Racing 3 over this. Makes no sense at all, that does. I've gone no quicker. That just says to me there was a fault in the game and I had to reset it for it to reset all the calculations. There we go. Aaron C. John says, wow, just as I said, indeed, sir. But the question is, why was that not happening before? But there we go. It's done. John Real Race 3 enters the chat. Welcome along, John Real Race 3. Thank you for watching. Thank you for saying hello in the chat. Look, you see, look, I've been consistent all the way through that challenge. 406 is what I was getting pretty much all the time. Once I got 404, right? So the only time that I did it was when the other cars were slower. And basically, if I quitted the game, the cars in fourth and fifth were getting those time. If I did it all the way to the end, that those cars would have finished third and fourth with a time under 4 minutes. Doesn't make any sense to me, that. But we've done it. We've done it. We've got there. We've got there. Right, so that's only goal 3 of 4 in stage 3 completed. Yeah, Zoe's here. Okay, so win against Zoe without taking damage or going off track. So Aaron C. John says that's the 8th or 9th attempt, right? It was, but I did do pause, quit, restart, pause, quit, restart at least another 10 times as well. I'm convinced there was a fault in the game, and resetting the game just resets all the algorithm and all the mathematics that happen in the background. Me not happy with this. Right, so I've got to catch Zoe and then overtake her. Let's see what car she's got. And I can't go off track, and I can't damage my car. And it's close to dusk, so it's hard to see, and I'm going to go off track. No. There she is. That doesn't make any sense. She's it. Obviously, she should be blowing me out the water. Oh. I mean, at least I know this one's going to be easy. I just need to calm down from being angry with Real Racing 3. Get back into the groove, so to speak. But honestly, that was rubbish. Right. There she is. Let's catch her. Let's not go off track this time. I think I've lost my way, haven't I? I've lost my way. Let's try again. Aaron puts Zoe has the VW IDR. Indeed she does, and therefore I should have no chance whatsoever, I think, of catching her. Because the IDR literally can go round corners without braking. I mean, obviously some of the sharper corners here, it can't, but... There she is. Right, let's A, catch her, and B, not hit her, and C, don't go off track, and then D, overtake her. Can we do all of those things this time? So, love the car, hate the event. Can't stand the event. There we go. All the issues that I had doing goal 3, and to be fair, goal 4 was straightforward. But the problem is I've still got 2 stages to go. So what lies ahead? Normally stages 4 and 5 are obviously the hardest. So it doesn't bode well. But nevertheless, that is Goal 4 completed. Stage 3 completed. I mean, she didn't do too bad, to be fair. She wasn't that far behind me. But she was behind me. Okay, there we go. So, very frustrated on goal 3. I can't help it was a problem in the game. Because I was pretty consistent on goal 3 in terms of what I did. 406, sometimes 404. All right, Japan next, apparently. Stage 4, the test. I feel like I've already had one. So, not going to be done in 2 hours. We're already up to 1 hour 30 minutes after that drama. Okay, so Suzuka's twists and turns always get my adrenaline pumping. I can't wait to see how you fare here. I bet you can't. Well, no time to waste. Let's begin. Well, at least we're getting on with it. Somebody listened to me and they cut down on the chat. Right, stage 4, 4 goals, goal 1. Time to start off strong and leave a lasting impression. Complete this race in the top 5 and also hit a top speed of 211 miles per hour at least 5 times without going off track. Well, I reckon if it's 5 times, then it's this straight and then the long straight at the beginning of the lap. Without going off track. Oh dear. Two 11. There you go. So this might be one of those dramas where I don't finish third, but I get the 5 out of 5 again. Okay, 5th. 2 more cars to overtake. Oh dear, no, I've got a problem with my acceleration. It's the electric. It's not picking up the energy from the battery. There you go. If you believe that, you believe anything. Right, there's 4th. Okay, so I've just got 1 car to overtake, sorry. And I've done 4 out of 5 of these, so just 1 more. No car in sight yet. Not even on the map. Again, that's a worry. I now see the car and he's well ahead of me. So again, I achieved the goal of 5 out of 5, but I'm not going to catch, by the looks of it, third. I just don't think I'm going that slowly. I'm sorry, I really don't. $3.39. So again, third is 10 seconds faster than me. Did I have to just finish in the top 4? Oh, there we go. That's goal 1 completed. My mistake. It's all about speed this time. Win the speed snap event. I must have got that wrong. Thought it said finish in the top 3. Maybe it said finish in the top 4. There we go. Goal completed. I'm not liking this event. I think it's buggy. I'm convinced it's buggy. I'm actually not impressed. I'm impressed with the car. I love the car. This event's terrible. Right, goal 3. Now for some unique challenges. Can you complete this lap in top 2? Okay, top 2 it said, without exceeding a speed of 186 miles per hour. Oh gosh. $186. Oh, in the top 2. Okay. So the answer to that is yes, of course. There we go, that's that done. Just got to be careful not to go over there. $186. There we go. Nice and easy, that one. Hey, oh, to have the boon of driving my new Pininfarina alongside you, champion. I do feel blessed today. Let me show you what this chariot of the gods can do. Beat Ahmed, don't take any damage, and don't go off track. But also make sure he's got quite a bit of a head start. I don't see how this is a race when he's so far ahead. There he is. Remember, don't smash into him. Okay. No surprise, it clears off. Its acceleration is going to be so much better than this car. But that's fine. There we go. That's us done. That's us first. So, stage 3, pain. Stage 4, almost painless. How bizarre. Oh. There we go. Now, in fairness, I do need to remember I've probably still got an upgrade to apply to this car. But we'll see. We'll see when that is. Okay, so stages 1 to 4 completed in 1 hour 40 minutes. Stages 1, 2, and 4, okay. Stage 3, for some reason, caused me loads of problems. Ooh. Wonderful. This was truly a race of champions. The thrill of the tarmac never lets me down. Yes, good race, guys. Now for the finale. We head to Germany, where the Evija X has proven itself before. Stage 5, the showdown. Welcome to Nürburgring. Come to be defeated, I see. Magnus, I do admire your tenacity, but the test hasn't begun yet. We'll see who defeats who. Let's get going, champ. Again, at least there's not too much dialogue. And surprisingly, stage 5 only has 4 goals. Right, okay, so goal 1. Looks like the battery had some issues in transit. Complete each of the 2 laps in under 1 minute 24 while maintaining your battery levels. Okay. PR recommended is 99.1. I'm at 100.4. Let's see how we get on. Whoops a daisy. Okay. One, two, three. So I only just did that. I think you really need to worry about battery. You haven't got to do a lot of lift and coasting. Whoops. There we go. That was straightforward. That was straightforward. How bizarre. How bizarre I got stuck on stage 3, goal 3. That is goal 1 in stage 5 completed. Right, goal 2. We've replaced the battery, so it's as good as new now. For the next bit, lap 5 opponents without taking any damage. Okay. 4 laps to do it in. Lap. It's not overtake, that's lap. Okay. Let's get our foot down then, I guess. Here we go, into first. Let's catch them up. So somebody's entered the chat and said try racing backwards. No. I can't race backwards, I'm sorry. I have heard that a lot of the electric cars you can race backwards. I'm not the guy for that. But thank you for watching. Thank you for putting a comment in the chat. I won't be doing that. It's bad enough going forwards. To be fair, it isn't. So in fairness, Adil, who asked if I could drive backwards, says in fairness I can't do that either. Well, fair play then. Yeah, yeah. I can't do it. Not that I've tried that hard, to be fair. I've got to overtake 5 cars, so I really hope on this next lap I do start catching the back markers. Because 5 cars to overtake in 1 lap is quite hard. So I really do think I need to start catching cars on this lap. Who knows, maybe I'm not going fast enough, maybe I'm not doing enough shortcuts. Only one way to find out. Right, there we go, that's 1 car already. So I see 1, I see 2, I see 3. So I reckon I can get 3 cars before the end of this lap. Now that's 2. Okay, only 2 by the end of lap 1, but there's the 3rd. I've only got 2 cars to overtake now. So are they anywhere near? I'm looking at the map just to see if I can see anything. Yes, there's 4th. And is that 5th? I hope there's a car before them. Yes, there is. Perfect. Right. I've probably made a few errors, so there's a possibility of not doing it, but it's going to be close. Come on. Yeah, probably not going to do it. Oh, shame. That was close though. I reckon I can get that. I reckon I can get that. That's fine. A little bit more precision, and I should get this quite easily, I reckon. Unless the algorithm in the background goes haywire. Whoops, daisy. Try that again. Go. Okay. I'll just get the foot down. Keep it clean. See if we can not go off track this time. Well, I mean, we will go off track. Let's see if we can not skid. There we go. Okay, so previous time I overtook 2 cars on this lap. So let's see how we compare. There we go. Round about the same place where I did meet them before. Possibly just a little bit earlier. Actually, I think it's about the same. That's one car. Whoa, what's going on here? There's a shed load of cars. Now, in fairness, this is what I expect to happen, not what happened on stage... goal 3 of stage 3. There we go, that's 4 cars already. I just need 1 car. And there we are, another 2 cars. There we go. So, Vroom's White Pro puts in the chat, update, I did a bit of grinding and now I have 700,000 M dollars. Well, that's only 600,000 away from your target. Well done. Well done indeed. Right, so that is goal 2 completed. Goal 3, win this elimination race without any damage to the car. And there we go, 101.6. So we do need a further upgrade. Now, I believe most people did the suspension, but that's 101.4. 101. And what have I got to get to? 101.6. Ooh. I wonder if there's a possibility of not hitting it with that. Okay, that's not going to work. That's definitely not going to work. Right, let's do suspension then. 150. And there we go. 101.7, but 481,800 R dollars, which is fine. So that takes us just above. Elimination. Finish elimination first without damage. Okay. How many seconds in between? 19. Fine. Right. Retry. Oh, that was lucky. Let's go. So, 5th and 4th are just ahead. And 3rd. Oh, shoot. That was lucky. That was lucky again. It's been very kind to me in this one. Oh. Don't know what I was doing there. But driving's terrible. My driving was terrible there. Let's try again. Come on. There you go. Nice and easy. Bang. There we go. 5th. Fourth. Not seen 3rd yet. There's 3rd. They're actually going some, to be fair. I'm struggling to catch 3rd. Oh dear. But I can see 3rd and 2nd, and we're coming up to the little chicane that I can always rely on to do me well. There we go. That's into 2nd, and there's 1st. There we go. Oh. There we go. Nicely done. That's goal 3 of 4 completed. 1 more goal, which will be, I guess, a race against Magnus. All right, champ, it's you versus Magnus. You know the drill. Win without taking damage or going off track. Are we actually going to start, though, at a level pegging? We're not, are we? No. Oh, look, it's proper dark now. Do you know what? This is problematic because this car clearly doesn't have lights. Okay, so he's 300 yards ahead of me. Right, so now he's only 250. I'm struggling to see because it's there's no natural lighting. Right. I think I've got him in my sights. I've just got to overtake him cleanly. go. Nicely done. Just got to stay there now. Last bit. Oh, that was close. There we go. Right, there we go. That's goal 4 completed. Service the car. There we go. So, what I would say, okay, let me just read. Congratulations, I suppose. Although I suspect the performance of the fabulous car had a heavy hand in this victory. You may well be correct. That's a compliment from Magnus, I think. Well done, champ. Lotus has seen your performance and is very happy with the data we've collected for them. They've decided to award you with your very own Lotus Evija X. Amazing work and well deserved. Does that mean there's now more than one of them? Or have I got the original and only one and no one else has it? Boy, do I look forward to the weekly time trial with that car if I'm the only one with one. I guess that's not the case. No, of course not. Right, a couple of things then. So, let's just collect that gold. Couple of things on this. So I'm still at 867 gold. That's fine. If we go to the cart, just so we can see what I upgraded it to. Only needed 20 out of 28 upgrades, which is better than most. Was able to upgrade the car to 3, 3, 3, 5, 3, 3. So that's a cost. I think it is 1 second. Let me get my information up on screen. Find it. Maybe I can't. I'm pretty sure it's 525 gold. I'm just trying to bring up the R dollars. 1 second. There we go. Yeah, so 525 gold and 2,279,500 R dollars. So I don't think it's particularly expensive in regards to R dollars, but it is expensive in regards to gold. And the reason that pumps up the expense in terms of gold is because you've only got 6 engineering components. So at least one of the engineering components, you have to spend 2 layers of gold. So layer 2 on suspension, layer 2 and layer 4. And obviously layer 4 is always a lot higher in terms of gold expenditure. In terms of the event, I actually found the event okay until stage 3, goal 3. And then for some reason, it was doing a silly thing whereby if I quit the race, the opponents were doing a time of like 4 minutes 15 seconds, 4 minutes 10 seconds. I was doing between 4 minutes 4 seconds and 4 minutes 8 seconds. But every time I did race, and I did this 8 or 9 times, and again, if you look back at the video, you'll see this. The third, first of all, I finished fourth. Third was nowhere to be seen, and they were doing it in 3 minutes 59 seconds. There was obviously some sort of problem because normally what happens is the computer opponents do slow down. I reset my game, and the next time on goal free, stage 3, I won. And I won with a time of 4 minutes 6 seconds. And I overtook third and fourth, which were together, and they were never together at all in the previous attempts that I tried. And they finished with times of something like 4 minutes 15 seconds, 4 minute 19 seconds. So be wary of that. I've never seen that issue before, and I would suggest there's some sort of bug in the game that's causing that. But literally resetting the game must have just reset the algorithm in the background, and I won it first time. I did find specifically stage 3 frustrating, and obviously goal 4 very frustrating as a result. It was an unwinnable goal until I reset the game, and then I won it quite easily. I would say stages 1, 2, 4, and 5 were pretty straightforward, but I was very annoyed by that goal 3 in stage 3, and that did leave a bitter taste in the mouth as a result. But we got there. We got there. Aaron C. John says it's 1:15 a.m. here. Well, I guess it's bedtime, and the good news is this stream is now coming to an end. I was a bit annoyed by that event. I wasn't particularly impressed by it because in fairness, I think it should have been straightforward all the way from beginning to end. But I got absolutely stuck, and it was an impossible goal to achieve until I restarted my game. And then as soon as I restarted it, I did it the first time. I've never seen that before, but there's been quite a few of never seen before in this release. But there we go. We've won the Lotus Evija X. Let's have a look what we can do in terms of what have we got. Right. Okay. So it's another series I'll be able to take to 98%. Now the next time I'll do multiple racing won't be until Thursday. There won't be any live streams over the weekend. So the next live stream will be on Monday, and it will be competing another track day event, this time a flashback track day event in the form of V12 Speedster. I already own this car. I think I've got it fully upgraded, so it should be a relatively straightforward event for me, but we'll see. Right, there we go. That's the end of the stream. I did win the car. You'll have seen that I did get stuck at stage 3, goal 3. Eventually got through it. Yeah, right. Okay, if you liked this video, and in parts I didn't because I was stuck, please give the video a thumbs up or a like. If you'd like to see more of this type of content, then please give the channel The Fifth Guardian a subscribe on YouTube or a follow on Rumble. Right, with that being said, I hope whatever is left of your day is a very good one. Have a very good weekend, all, and I hope to see you again on Monday. Until then, thank you very much and goodbye.